mega podcasting.
Take them beans!
No, you've been starving. You didn't get to eat anything today. God. Gross. Freaking idiot.
Good morning, Mega Podlings. I don't know where Dave is. We expected him to be here, but
No. I'm gonna be late. I got a thing that I gotta do. Just tell him to hold the zucchini. Just hold the zucchini. All right, I'll get on the zucchini when I get there. All right. So I gotta go. We're shooting a video. So, woo.
was that Skippy from the Hold the Zucchini podcast again?
That was Skippy from the Hold the Zucchini podcast. Yeah.
You shooting recording a new episode tonight?
We're going on a tour. We're planning a tour, a big Northwest Central East tour.
Is the Hold the Zucchini shop open yet on Spreadshirt where people could buy their Hold the Zucchini shirts?
Yeah, we had some glitches. We couldn't get it in the right green. But we think we got all the bugs ironed out. So yeah, but we're not here for that now. We're here for
Lunchbox Bunch.
Lunchbox Bunch. What? We're back again.
Oh my God!
What are these a-holes doing? That's what you're thinking.
It's been like a week since we did one of these.
I know. We're in the same exact clothes.
Yeah, we gotta get new. We gotta go shopping.
We can't leave the basement,
man. We are so dirty.
Yeah.
You smell like moldy zucchini.
I do. Whoa. Whew. I am ripe.
So I think this is an episode of the Lunchbox Bunch that even if you're not into lunchboxes, I think like our good friend Greg George from the Greg's Game Room channel, he might enjoy this episode because what's the theme?
The theme is it's
zucchini.
Yeah, zucchini. I was going to say zucchini. It's video games.
Video game
from the 1980s and 70s. Because I forgot Pac-Man came out in the 70s. So
did it really?
Did it?
Well, was it?
Maybe it was 1980 or
was it 70s in Japan?
Ooh, I don't know. Maybe let's see. But the Lunchbox.
I thought it was around 1981.
The Lunchbox is from 1980. So
1980 or 1981? Is that from 1980? Wow. Okay. All right. You're right.
So I'm assuming. I think the game. Inky. I think the game. I don't know. I could be wrong. I thought it was 79, but I don't know. Maybe it is 1980. But the Lunchbox is from 1980. So yeah, these are 1980s themed video game lunchboxes.
Little 80s trivia. Did you know Inky was also the name of Wesley's hamster on Mr. Belvedere?
I did not. Was it named after the Pac-Man ghost?
I don't know. I don't know if they ever said. But yeah, Inky was.
Or was it maybe named after the famous opera singer Inky G. Cruz?
Yes. Yeah, probably.
Opera fan.
Yeah, Wesley on Mr. Belvedere was really into opera.
Wesley. That's my Mr. Belvedere. We'll do the Mr. Belvedere lunchbox in another episode.
Yes, yeah.
Right now we're focusing on
video games.
Look,
they shake. They shake when you hit the table.
Woo! Shake it up. So we're gonna start with the first one. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that these are the only two metal lunchboxes that were made
from a video
game. If I'm wrong, comment down below and say you guys don't know your S with your D and all that stuff. Yeah. And then you say they made a Crystal Castles lunchbox.
Mr. Do had a lunchbox.
Yeah. But right now, from what I understand,
you know what would have been a good lunchbox? Burger Time. Because you'd have to have a burger. You couldn't pull like a sandwich out of a Burger Time lunchbox.
Yeah. And I'm wearing retro video game shirt.
What? And I'm wearing a shirt from a movie about a kid who played a video game.
So this is all appropriate right now.
Yeah. It
just
means our shirts were inappropriate in the last video.
The last video doesn't, but we didn't change our shirts. So the Pac-Man one, 1980, Aladdin Corporation again. Beautiful lunchbox. Embossed front featuring Pac-Man grabbing the ghosts, eating one of the ghosts. It's kind of messed up when you think about it. Look at it. He's
having his lunch.
He's shoving the in there.
Well, I mean, it's a lunchbox. He's eating.
Yeah. So on the back, again, chasing the ghosts. So much like in the movie Pixels, fantastic movie.
That's a guilty pleasure.
It's kind of fun to watch, but yeah. It's Pac-Man is really being looked at as the villain on this lunchbox. He's eating these ghosts. They're not really doing anything to him. He's chasing them on this side. They're
Look at that one. Look at the back. Look at the back here. We got him holding a strawberry. He's holding a strawberry and he's going after the ghost like, I don't want fruit. I want
The
ghost.
fruits for dessert.
He's like, I want ghost meat.
Give me that ghost meat. So, I mean, basically on every side of this thing, he's chomping away at these ghosts. You know, he's on there, he's grabbing the ghost, he's shoving one in his mouth, except for the one side here where the ghosts are chasing him. But as a whole, this is pretty much showing Pac-Man as the villain.
But you can see that when they're chasing him, the colors, they are not ready to be eaten. But now they're blue. He can eat them. Mm-hmm. So it's faithful to the game.
It is faithful to the game. It was this is a personal favorite lunchbox of mine too. I just think it's nicely done. It's very, very clean shape. I got this.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And as you can see on the thermos, again, look at this guy just eating, and then on the back he's chasing the ghosts. They're not even. This is ballsy too. They're not even blue. He's just chomping away. They're still in their solid colors. He doesn't care. A strawberry in hand again.
Yeah.
Woo.
He's like, I don't care. You're just gonna kill me. Touching a non-blue ghost will kill Pac-Man, but he's like,
not on the
worth
lunchbox.
it. I'm taking you down.
Yeah. But obviously somebody didn't do their research for the lunchbox art, but it is a lot of fun and a personal favorite of mine. So that's the Pac-Man lunchbox, and this is actually a Pac-Man phone that I got too. It's pretty cool because it's like what. Waka, 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 waka,
but you got to be careful because you're wearing blue. He can you could be on this phone and he can go because you're blue.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So we'll just.
I have
some.
some.
So he doesn't. There we go.
I have some serious love for Pac-Man.
Yeah.
It's still
It's a fun game. It's a great game. It's
one of my all-time favorite video games. Still to this day.
Yeah.
You can
Pac-Man,
take your
Miss Pac-Man.
You can take your big fancy pants, Call of Duties or whatever.
Yeah.
And they say
your Fortnite.
They say you're full of duty.
Yeah.
Pac-Man's where it's at.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Pac-Man is where it's at. And we also have here
Dragon's Lair.
Featuring Dirk the Daring.
Mr. Don Bluth.
Mm-hmm. This is a exceptionally cool lunchbox just because of all the wicked cool graphics on it. I mean, look at this. Look at that. How awesome is that?
That's a fairly uncommon lunchbox too. You don't see the Dragon's Lair.
I got this one. I found this one at San Diego Comic-Con.
Really?
And I saw that at San Diego. Somebody had that at their booth. And I was thinking, I'm in San Diego. How am I going to get this lunchbox back? Because
I know that challenge because I smuggled 2 lunchboxes back from Dragon Con in Atlanta. And it's like, where are you going to put them?
Yeah. The good thing is though, if this does, not the good thing. It does not have a thermos, so I was able to stuff my dirty socks in there and use that as like padding on the way back. So
yes.
But the Dragon's Lair lunchbox again, another Aladdin Corporation lunchbox. And when was this one made? Do we know
this one would be.
Or 82?
It does not have. Oh, wait, 1983.
1983.
1983.
Such a cool video game too. It was a Laserdisc technology, I believe they used.
Yeah.
Don Bluth, as you had mentioned, did all the animation for it and the character designs. It was incredibly hard, difficult game to play, but it just looked so cool.
And it was one of those games you really couldn't play too often because if you ever were in an arcade that had Dragon's Lair, everybody wanted to play it. So there's always a lineup of people waiting to play.
Stacked up on the side.
Right. So it's
featured in the last season of Stranger Things too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Dragon's Lair. This needs to have some kind of like revival or comeback. Look at the
And then there was sort of the thematic sequel, I guess, Space Ace, where it was like
another cool one.
It's like well, it wasn't a sequel to Dragon's Lair, but it's like here's the same kind of video game made by the same animators, but now with a space theme.
Do you remember what the princess's name was in Dragon's Lair?
I don't.
Ooh, Princess Daphne.
Ooh.
Let's see if she.
Now that you mention it, I do remember.
Oh, there she is. She's still on the side.
Yeah.
And is that it? Oh, she's kind of small on the front too. But you get a little Daphne there, yeah. So,
and this is the kind of
the Giddy Goons or those things, these little guys here. I forget what they were called. Remember them?
Yeah.
They would like laugh and chase you down the hallway and stuff. This game was awesome.
And my wife, or as Rick would say, my wife, she would love this lunchbox because it has dragons on it, and she loves dragons. She wasn't so much into 80s video games, but if she was into an 80s video game, I think this would be her game because she loves dragons, and she's a big fan of The Secret of Nim. So she likes.
I can find a
down blue.
Ooh, I kicked the cat.
What the heck?
I knew that was going to happen.
He kicked the camera.
I just thought of something.
This is the other side of Dave's room. Oh, actually, that's Dave's butt I'm pointing to. But
let's get all that. Oh, it's like there's like. Let's see if we can get. Where was it? It's right there.
This is Dave's whole house. Dave, I don't know if you know this. Dave lives in a 1-bedroom apartment that's under a bowling alley and over another bowling alley. That was a Simpsons reference.
I know. That was
grimy.
All right, hold on. Okay, all right. That's what I wanted to get.
Oh, you got it?
Okay, all right. So, they put out a DVD for Dragon's Lair 2, which was like a playable game. You could actually play it on your DVD player.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew about this.
Yeah, so they made a sequel to Dragon's Lair 2, which was, again, I guess, an arcade game originally. And for some reason, they put it out on DVD. I don't know why it wasn't the first one. But there you go. This was a few years back. I wonder if the Cinema Sickness have this in its collection?
I don't know. Cinema Sickness, do you have this in your collection? Chime in down below. And it says it's Xbox compatible, so you can play that on your Xbox.
Yes, not even an Xbox 360. So
that's old.
This is old. Yeah, but I thought that was relevant at the time. But
yeah.
So,
all right, video game lunchboxes.
Video game lunchboxes. Any? Well, you got actually. You know what? Because this did not have the thermos. So ready? You're gonna put the picture of the thermos. Boop.
Unless if we didn't find it, and then you just saw us going like this.
Yeah, we look like crazy people. But
yeah.
That's where it would go. And again, if you have any questions, comments, do you like it? Are you two guys, can you guys shut up and just go back to doing whatever you do with the zucchini touching or whatever? And I don't care about the lunchboxes, maybe keep that to yourself because that will hurt our feelings. And that's not a nice thing to do. And we should all be very nice to people that collect lunchboxes because it's a sad hobby.
Yeah, very sad. Hey.
Yeah.
We got a Spreadshirt store selling Megapodtastic shirts. Links down below. Would you like to see the Lunchbox Bunch merchandise added to the store? Because
with the catchphrase,
keep eating those
ding dongs.
Keep eating those ding dongs.
Yeah,
he's the guy to ask that because he's the artist. He's the guy who creates all the.
There's enough demand for it. Yeah. Right. And if there's lunchboxes that you want us to review that you said I remember having this as a kid, like.
That
Joni Loves Chachi.
The Joni Loves Chachi.
If you had that one as a kid and you're like, oh my god, I love it.
Did you see Captain Marvel? In Captain Marvel, they put the Tesseract in a Happy Days lunchbox.
Yeah,
and
featuring Fonzie.
Right. So the sequel to the Happy Days lunchbox was the Joni Loves Chachi.
So if you had that lunchbox and you want us to talk about it,
right?
Not sure we're gonna do it. But
did I just give a spoiler for Captain Marvel? Does that count as a spoiler?
When's this one going up?
Like 2 weeks from now or something.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Too late. So, like I said, leave a comment down below if you want us to talk about something. If you have a lunchbox of your own, you want to talk about your lunchbox memories. You could talk about that. Like, I ate my first ding dong out of a Joni Loves Chachi lunchbox. So.
It doesn't have to be a ding dong. Could have been a Hostess fruit pie.
Could have been a chocodile.
Ooh, chocodile. Mm-hmm. It could have been a ho-ho.
Funny Bones. Oh, did you have Funny Bones? Talk about it. That's what we're here for. We're here about talking about lunch, school time lunch. We can talk about it.
We're giving too much credit to the Hostess Corporation.
Funny Bones was not Hostess.
Well, that was Drake, but at the time, Drake, I think,
the Devil Dog.
Drake was hosted, and Hostess were the same company until Hostess went bankrupt, and then they were sold separately. But
another podcast, Snack Cakes.
Right. Yeah. Because we live in the Philly area, and as everyone knows, nobody bakes a cake as tasty as a tasty cake. So
that is true. So, again, till next time,
keep eating those ding dongs.
Keep wearing those pajamas with the plastic feet. Keep wearing those pajamas. Tell everyone you meet. Keep wearing those pajamas with the back door flap. Keep wearing those pajamas. Don't open, it's a trap. Oh no, it's a trap. Some people call them PJs, some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander Adamas, but no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep wearing those pajamas.
And now we're having fun.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
And now the song is done.